back to my channel. I am so excited to film this video. This is my summer favorites of 2015. I have been looking forward to filming this video for weeks now, and my last one went up like 3 months ago, and I've been like counting down the days until I get to film this video. I don't do monthly favorites videos as much as I like to film monthly favorites videos. I don't do monthly, I do seasonal because I feel like I would just be talking about the same stuff all the time, and 1 month isn't enough time for me to find a ton of new products that I could show you in an entire favorites video. So that's why I do one every 3 months or so. So they tend to be a little bit longer, so hopefully you can make it to the end of this video. All right, my ladybugs, the first thing we are starting with is going to be skin. And my #1 self-tanner for this entire year is this Cocoa Brown 1 Hour Dark Tan Mousse. I did a complete review video on this. I had my very white friend try this and she loved it and bought it herself after helping me film the video. This is incredible. It really does get you dark in 1 hour. It's like amazing. If you haven't seen my review video, it will be linked down below in the description box for you to watch. Okay, moving on to something a little bit different. This is the Dove Dry Spray Deodorant and Antiperspirant. I don't feel like I'm a really sweaty person at all, but I could tell when a deodorant is not working for me immediately. And for some reason, I don't know if it's just like my hormones changing as I'm getting older. I did turn 29 last week, so I am old as a motherfucker. But as you get older, things change. You need to switch up your products. And no deodorant has been working for me this summer. Like no deodorant at all. It either will keep me from sweating, but I will stink, or it will make me smell great, but it won't keep me from sweating. And they're all deodorant antiperspirant combinations. Like you can buy those separately, but these are all combination deodorant antiperspirants that I've been trying, and nothing has been working until I came across this Dove Dry Spray deodorant. This has been keeping me dry and smelling great all day long, like literally all day. I don't have to reapply deodorant. I put this on at night before I go to bed, and that is the correct way to use deodorant. You are supposed to put it on at night, go to bed, wake up in the morning, and then it's supposed to last you all day long. You're not supposed to put deodorant on right when you get out of the shower because it really needs to sink into your skin for that day before it's gonna work. And so that's how I use this at night. And I don't know, it smells great and it works great. Okay, moving on to our face skin. One thing I have been in love with is this Mario Badescu facial spray, and this is with aloe, herbs, and rose water. This is just a really nice way to, it's like a pick-me-up for your skin. It's a refreshing, hydrating spray, and you can put it in your hair too, and it'll make your hair smell like roses. It smells really great. I think it was only $7 at Ulta, and if you're feeling hot or yucky, you just spray this all over, spray it in your hair, spray it on your arms, and you just feel instantly refreshed and you smell like roses. Oh, yes. Next, I have another Mario Badescu product to show you, and this is the drying lotion. This, I believe I've talked about this in my skincare routine video. I don't remember, but this is amazing for breakouts. If you get a pimple, put this on, and overnight it will disappear, or at least be significantly reduced. The redness will be gone, the inflammation and the pain will be gone. Another thing that I've actually been using this product for is blackheads on my nose, and they are significantly reduced. It has salicylic acid in it, and salicylic acid is something that you want to use to remove blackheads. Scrubbing blackheads will not make them go away. That will just exfoliate the skin on top of them. You need something to go into the pores to pull them out. Charcoal and salicylic acid are the things that I would recommend, and this has been working really well for my blackheads. All right, my favorite moisturizer of the summer has been this MAC Mineralized Charged Water. I've talked about this multiple times. I'm actually almost out. Yeah, gonna need to buy a new one. This is definitely gonna be a repurchase for me, and that's all I have to say about that. All right, moving on. I have 2 quick hair products to show you, and I've shown both of these in the past on my channel, but I want to talk about them again because I really like them. First is this Dry Bar Triple Sec 3-in-1 Texturizer Amplifier Refresher. I do use the Dry Bar regular dry shampoo, but I like this even better, and I think I'm going to buy the bigger can of this to replace my Dry Bar dry shampoo because this works as a dry shampoo, but it adds even more volume to my hair. I have really flat, limp hair naturally, and I need that texture if I want to really get that, you know, in my hair, and I would recommend this to anybody with any hair type. Next up, a product that I showed in my video all about my red hair is this Pureology Color Fanatic, and this is a 21 benefit spray and I love it. I feel like it really lives up to every single thing that it's gonna do. 21 things in one spray. I've had this for 4 months now, and it's only like right here, and I use it every day after washing my hair, and then sometimes in between washes as well. Now this is supposed to do everything from preserve your color in your hair. It's also a heat protectant. It's a frizz controller, static reducer, split end mender. I don't know, it's everything in one spray. Okay, so I spray this in my hair after I wash it, and it goes in before everything else that I want to put in my hair. It does a really good job at detangling as well. My hair gets really tangly, and this helps detangle it really, really well. And also something I've noticed is something you may not know about me, but I will occasionally smoke cigars, maybe once a month, twice a month, and it makes your hair stink. And this really helps take a lot of this smoke smell out. And so, like, say I'm in between washes, I smoke a cigar, I'm not gonna wash my hair the next day, I will spray it with this, and it will really take out like the majority of the smoke smell. So, what is it, Karen? What is it? All right, let's get into the makeup products. It takes a lot to impress me when it comes to primers, and this e.l.f. primer is doing it for me. I really, really like this. Now this is only 0.47 fluid ounces, so it's not a ton of product. And I actually found out from a subscriber that she bought an e.l.f. primer, ran out really quickly, took it apart, and found out that like this little colored part on the inside is like, I don't know, it's really, really small. This little tube right here is a complete optical illusion. This is not filled with product, so you actually get a lot less than it looks like you get, which kind of stinks, but it's only $6, so, you know, I can't really complain too much, but that's a deal breaker for a lot of people, so I love this primer. I have a complete review video, which of course will be linked down below if you would like to see in depth why I love this primer, but it does a really good job of creating a radiant look on my skin underneath my makeup. Okay, I want to move on to foundations, and this is a summer essentials video. So these are the things that I love in the summer that I need in my life. So I have 4 foundations to show you. I can't just pick one because I have a ton of foundations and I love them. It's one of my favorite products. The first one is this Makeup Forever HD foundation. They recently did come out with a new formula, the Ultra HD. I have not tried it yet, but I'm going to. And I know I'm gonna love it. I love the original. I have this in a couple different shades. That way I can wear it when I'm really tan or when I'm semi-tan. I have been using this for a long time, and I will continue to buy this once I run out because it just is so reliable. Okay, moving on. The next 3 foundations, I've discovered all of them this summer. The first one is the Chanel Perfection Lumiere, and yes, this is a luxury, high-end, expensive foundation, but it's worth every penny. I have been reaching for this constantly over almost all of my other foundations that I have. I just grab for this. I feel like this just adapts to my skin. It is a medium coverage to full coverage. It does have SPF 15. It is a long-wear foundation. It is very liquidy and very pigmented. I just love this. It's a beautiful finish, and yeah, it's Chanel. Shanae. Next up, a foundation that I have fallen in love with is the new, well, I guess it's not really new anymore, but NARS came out with this foundation during the spring, and this is the All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. This is fantastic for oily skin. I would not recommend this for dry people because there's really no moisture in it at all, so it may not settle into your skin at all. But for oily people, normal people, combo people, you will love this foundation. It has so much coverage with very, very little product being needed at all. I probably do 3 pumps of this for my entire face, and yes, it does have a pump. If I'm paying $48 or whatever this was for foundation, it better have a damn pump. And this has a pump, unlike the last NARS foundations, so yeah. Last but not least, if you saw my last video, you know that I love this Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This was not sent to me as PR, as it was with a lot of other beauty bloggers. I believe it was $39, which is pretty much right in line with the price of other foundations at Sephora. I'm in the color Sand, which is a tan yellow shade. I'm wearing it right now. It's just a beautiful finish. It looks like skin, and that's one of the things that I look for in a foundation. Something that's going to give me full coverage with a natural finish, and this does that. Something I don't often show in favorites videos is concealers, but I have 2 favorites right now, and they're both so affordable. The first one is this Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer. I've been using this in a lot of videos. If you watch some of my recent tutorials, you will have seen this. I have been reaching for this over my NARS concealer and over my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, which those are two of my like holy grail concealers. I have been grabbing this instead because it's just as good of quality as those higher end concealers, but it's $7-8, something like that at the drugstore. So definitely check this out. Another one that has been on my radar is this Sephora brand Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. This is so beautiful. It is incredible. Now, a lot of times when it comes to concealers like this one or the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, they don't usually do a good job of covering up blemishes. They do a great job of highlighting and concealing under eye circles, but when it comes to blemishes, you usually need something a little bit thicker. However, with this Sephora Bright Future Concealer, this works for both. This works for concealing under eye circles, this works for highlighting any features on your face, and it also works for blemishes as well. I have been using this every day to cover up any sunspots that I have, breakouts, any dark spots, anything at all. This will cover them, and it's so radiant and beautiful. $14, I think, at Sephora, and sometimes I read reviews on products, sometimes I don't. I'm glad that I read the reviews this time because everybody seems to love this. The only complaint that I have is pretty much the same as everybody else. There is a doe foot applicator, but it's like capsule shaped. Can you see that? It's capsule shaped, and so you can't apply it like this, like you would with any other doe foot applicator. You have to dot it like this, which is kind of a pain in the butt. It's good for blemishes, you know, you can just dot it on the blemish and then pat it in, blend it in, whatever you're gonna do. But when it comes to highlighting the rest of the face, this applicator is not working for me. However, I will continue to use it because I love the formula. Another favorite for me has been this MAC Black Acrylic Paint, and I actually use this for eyeliner. It is intended for body painting, it is waterproof, it is bulletproof, it is everything proof. It is hard to get this stuff off once it is on. But if you're like me and you have oily eyelids and your eyeliner tends to transfer from the top to the bottom when you get oily or sweaty, then that is the liquid eyeliner for you. It will not transfer once it dries, period. I only have one palette to show you for my favorites. It is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Shadow Couture World Traveler palette. This is something I've been reaching for damn near every single day. I used it today. I have Pink Champagne on my lids. That is my favorite eyeshadow by Anastasia, is Pink Champagne. For the average woman, a palette like this is perfect. Another product that I have been loving for the summertime is Makeup Forever Mist and Fix, and I have a little travel size one and I have a full size one. I use this on clients, I use it on myself. It is a waterproofing makeup setting spray. If you are oily and have trouble finding a makeup setting spray that's gonna keep your makeup on all day long, try Mist and Fix. It keeps your makeup on. It legitimately keeps your makeup on. It's amazing. Now, I only have one lip product to show you, which is kind of unheard of. NARS Chelsea Girls. This used to come in a little tiny pot of like lip balm, and it was tinted this pink color, but now it is in a tube with a doe foot applicator. This is limited edition, so people go buy this right now before they sell out. This is the color I have on my lips. It is a light pink, and normally it takes a very special light pink to impress me. This is doing it. I love this color. And if you've been following me for a while, you know NARS lip glosses are my favorite. I am planning on eventually doing a NARS lip gloss swatch video, so stay tuned for that. I do have a blush that I quickly want to show you. This Sigma Heavenly blush. Heavenly is the color. I don't really have a ton to say about this blush. I just love it. What I can say is this color will work for many, many different skin tones, from very light to very tan. And this blush stays on all day. With my oily skin, I have trouble with blush fading after an hour, and this is one of those blushes that stays on all day long, so it's something that I've been reaching for daily. The last products that I want to show you, which are my favorites for the summer, are my favorite smells to wear. The first one that I want to show you is this Fresh Body Lotion. This is in the smell Citron Divine, and it is a citrusy smell. It's very, very refreshing smelling, and it has shea butter, so it's super moisturizing. This is one of those lotions where you can put on, rub in really well, and it's not gonna like pill up on your skin. You ever have one of those lotions like you can rub it into a certain point, but anything after that, you're gonna like feel it on your skin? This doesn't do that. This just absorbs completely into the skin, and it smells amazing. And it's also one of those smells where it's not so overwhelming, where you can put it over your entire body. You can put it on your arms and your legs and your hands and your feet and everything, and it's not gonna be like overpowering. Yes, yes, fresh. And finally, I have this Kate Spade Walk on Air perfume, and this was actually a birthday gift from my very, very good friend April. And this, I don't know how she knew that I would love this, because I'm really, really particular when it comes to smells. But it smells so fresh. I don't know. It almost has like an essence of something that's very familiar to me, but I can't put my finger on it. But it smells so good. She gave this to me for my birthday, and I'm already like, I've used so much of this already. I spray this on myself like 3 times a day. All right, guys, that is gonna do it for my summer favorites and essentials. I hope you enjoyed this video and found some products maybe you would like to try. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so now. That way you don't miss any future videos that I post to my channel. That's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!